Hello, everyone. I'm Sarah Yunus, and I'm thrilled to invite you all to a special live session on my YouTube channel with an inspiring guest, Sampurna Ganguly. She's the founder of Silkykraftz and eco-conscious entrepreneur from Shantiniketan. So she'll be sharing her incredible journey of building a sustainable brand rooted in Indian craftsmanship, from vegetable tanned leather uh, accessories to hand batik cotton and integrate kantha embroidery. A lot, I think very something from the Indian craftsmanship is what we'll be getting to know from her, how she started her journey, what made her start this journey. So let's not wait anymore and invite Sampurna. Hi, Sampurna. Welcome to my channel.
Hi, Sarah. Thank you very much for having me here.
My pleasure to have you.
I'm Sampurna Ganguly. I'm founder of Silkykraftz. Hi,
Silkykraftz.
everyone.
The name is really very catchy, very attractive.
Silk actually signifies everything that we associate with luxury.
Correct.
Many of my items are not made from silk, but they are
Oh,
actually, you can say that they are even affordable, but they can
mhm.
signify to somewhat luxury items like leather. So that's why
Okay.
the name Silky Crafts, and crafts is craft, because this is an handcrafted items, and I consider them all to be different types of crafts and arts. That's why.
That's right. Okay. And I think your items have that silky texture or something like that, where that name actually, gives a very soothing thing.
Thank you.
So can you just tell us, before I get on to your products, I want to know what inspired you to start the silky craft, and how was your journey as an eco-conscious entrepreneur become? Because see, many entrepreneurs do a lot of things, selling things or making things, but when it comes to eco-conscious, it's a really very inspiring thing because you're giving something back to the nature.
Yes.
You're not just
Yes.
doing a business. It's the time to give back, and you have taken that initiative of giving it back. So how did this inspiration come to you?
So thank you for the question, and it's a very interesting question actually. Like I have been always passionate about Indian craftsmanship as well
Okay.
as sustainability. This
Okay.
particular Shantiniketan craft actually originated more than 100 years ago, and at that
Hmm.
point of time, like most of the chemical processing and etc., they were not there. So automatically at that point of time, they were green items, actually eco-friendly and sustainable items.
Hmm.
But what is happening right now, like you might be aware of that, um, we like nowadays people are, since they are cheap and less costly, so many people
Yes.
are tending like moving towards non-eco-friendly items. Because I'll
Correct.
tell you what, for me, we use vegetable tanning method to process the leather. What is that?
Hmm.
Like leather cannot be
Yeah.
used, leather needs to be processed, right?
Yes.
And for processing the leather, we use lime and salt, no chemical substances, just imagine that.
Great.
And it
Okay.
takes 2 months for the leather to process, whereas if we use chemicals,
Mm-hmm.
it will be like take only 15 days. So
Oh, okay.
like yeah, and obviously we use vegetable dye, not the chemical dye. So wanted
Okay.
to give back something to society. So as well as I wanted to keep this original Shantiniketan craft alive, along with
Mm-hmm.
the thing that originated around 100 years back, like the vegetable tanning and vegetable dye method. So these actually inspired me to this. And at the same time, I would also like to tell you that in my factory, there are 15
Mm-hmm.
local artisans.
Oh,
The local artists and the local, the homogeneous group, they are known as Santal people. They are a
okay.
local, from a local tribal community. So
Gotcha.
they are actually the artisans who are working with me. So a
Mm-hmm.
kind of local livelihood also, that was what as at the same time inspired me.
See, when you tell me about this vegetable tanning and all that, so does it
Yeah.
increase the life of the product or something like that, or does it
It
somewhere does it
increased
have?
the life of the product. It increased the
Okay.
life of the product, because instead of
Hmm.
15 days, you are taking 2 months to
2 months. Okay.
process the leather. And it's completely
Hmm.
natural process: lime, salt, sometimes the bark of the tree, sunlight, and all. So it
Hmm.
actually, the longer you use, the longer it will be comfortable with you, and like it will, the life of the products will not be decreased.
Will not less. Okay, okay. Because I've seen your brand beautifully merges with the sustainability with the Indian heritage, like the crafts like batik and kantha. Batik is something which everyone is really fond of, and yeah, kantha
Yeah.
as well. So how do you balance with the modern consumer needs? Because nowadays customer is really having a different
Customer
needs.
taste is changing every month. Actually, I don't know what
Yes,
they will want. So what I do
correct.
actually, first of all, on board I have a retired NIFT professor,
Okay,
and I actually employ NIFT graduates, like who
okay,
have already passed and who are already working or freelancing. So they
okay.
provide me the new designs, because like our artisans, they can practically do the designs what is given to them, but for
Mm.
designing the new type of designs, we need someone who is professional
Yes,
and who is aware of the latest consumer trend. So
correct.
they actually provide the designs, the NIFT people.
Okay, so that way you're able to balance with the consumers' trends and all that stuff.
Yes, exactly. With the traditional thing and the latest modern
So,
designs.
what are your some of the biggest challenges you have faced in promoting eco-friendly handcrafted products? And how did you overcome that? Because eco-friendly, when you say, na, many people get a lot of things in their mind. So how do you? How I'm sure you must have faced challenges while promoting this. So can you,
Yes.
yeah, tell us how did you overcome those challenges?
First of all, the main confusion I get, that
Hmm.
vegetable tanned leather means vegan leather. No, mine is not
Ah,
vegan
correct.
leather. Yeah,
Hmm.
this is original leather, and the original leather charisma is something that is always we are going to have. So this
Yes.
is something I have to make people understand. No, this is not vegan leather. This is original leather, but the process
Hmm.
of tanning is eco-friendly. That is one
Okay.
thing. Another thing, I think many of the people who deals in arts and crafts are facing this, that is the
Hmm.
copied item. You see the
Okay.
machine made items which are not like vegetable dyed, chemical
Hmm.
dyed, and for some of the price sensitive consumers, because to be very frank, see, I cannot give a purse in 200 rupees, because the cost of manufacturing will be more than that, even though
Hmm.
I try to give like best affordable products, but which is machine made and
Hmm.
chemical dye, they can give it in a much cheaper rate, right? So
Correct.
price conscious consumer, they are like obviously they will be more interested to that.
Hmm.
Thankfully for me, after certain times, people are aware about my brand and what we are doing. Like
Hmm.
they are a bit educated regarding what we are doing, and to
Okay.
be the new generation of customers are very conscious about this
Yes.
eco-friendliness.
Eco-friendly.
So
Yes.
yeah, so that
Especially
is how.
corporates are very much keen on when it comes to
Yes,
eco-friendly. They jump on it.
yes, definitely, always. So this has helped me actually a lot.
Uh-huh. So, as we mentioned, this corporates and this generation Z, the millennials are becoming more eco-aware. We are aware about that. So, what role do you think the conscious brand like yours is shaping in future?
It is first of all, it's very interesting and important question what you have just mentioned.
Hmm.
Yes, the new generation of customers, they want ethical sourcing. They
Yes.
want many things at a time. Like they want to know that they are using whatever they are using is good for the environment, and conscious about the future generation.
Yes.
Yeah, so obviously I think, and the sustainability and eco-friendliness is something that most of the customers like us are very, like, even as a customer, when I am as a consumer, I am very
Hmm.
much aware of that. So
Hmm.
yes, I think that is the future trend, and that
Hmm.
is what it is going towards: more sustainability, reusability, and
Hmm.
eco-friendliness.
So, it's been how long you have been running the Silky Crafts?
It's almost 7 years.
Not bad. So
Yeah.
from that point till this point, what do you think? What is the kind of customers' mindset has been changed? How do you feel
Uh,
that?
First of all, I would say after COVID, the
Uh-huh.
customers are more eco-friendly,
Yes,
eco-conscious and more sustainability conscious, and they want what is good for their health, what is good
correct.
for their future generations' health. This is a
Yes,
huge shift that I have seen in the customer trend. So that is the
absolutely.
change actually I have seen.
Do you, do you have any memorable client stories which you can share with us? It will be really interesting to know.
Yes, definitely I have. The
Hmm.
customer, actually, I deliver pan India as well as Europe and Asia, Australia, and many
Hmm.
places.
Okay.
So there was one customer who
Hmm.
I think word of mouth he was from Sweden,
Okay.
and he ordered the items on
Hmm.
the Christmas time,
Okay.
and unfortunately he had some emergency in his family, so it
Okay.
was already out of India, the parcel was out of already India, and that
Hmm.
time he had an emergency and he could not be there. And
Okay.
you know how export works, that
Yes.
was the holiday for these logistic people also.
Hmm.
So that is the time I took some extra measure and I requested another of my customer to keep his item for some time. And
Okay.
when these this person's my customers my new customers emergency ended and he got the item
Hmm.
from my existing customer, he was very happy. And for the new year actually, for
Hmm.
the next year, he sent me
Hmm.
a token of appreciation. So that is something like I will always cherish it, because for me customers are the king actually. Like whether they're
Yes.
B2B, B2C, they are like it's
That doesn't
my
matter
business.
actually.
Yeah, my business is because of them, and it's a great satisfaction you get if you can satisfy your customers. So that is
Correct.
one memory I will cherish for many days. Uh, Tara, I think some problem. You are fixed. I cannot hear you.
Yeah. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry. I think just a power cut, and that's the reason. Okay.
Okay.
So it's a very good experience what you have shared. I think that is what we are looking out for. End of the day, we want our customer appreciation to happen. That is really
Yes,
important. That gives
definitely.
you a
Yes.
feeling that you're really doing a good job.
Feeling of satisfaction and that I'm doing something right, something
Right.
like that.
So, ma'am, you are one. So, Sampurna, you are only into the you have ready products, or you're only into the customization, bulk orders. How does this work? Can you explain
Uh,
about it?
I do everything
Okay.
customization for corporates or even for single customers if they want bulk products, and obviously
Okay.
like the normal thing,
Mm-hmm.
the B2C. B2B, I am everywhere actually. I am very much active. I personally am active beside my team. And
Right.
I want to share something here
Mm-hmm.
that like since we use vegetable dye, in
Yes.
Shantiniketan, there is an abundance of a flower named flame of the forest that is very similar to gulmohar. Gulmohar tree,
Okay.
we all know. Yeah, the flower looks like that. So in
Mm-hmm.
my product, you will see like more orange or red or yellow color. That is because we
Okay.
get the vegetable dye from this flame of the forest.
Okay.
So, like when the corporates ask, then at that time we use maybe black or red color, sorry, black or brown color, and that is
Mm-hmm.
coming from henna or black tea. Just imagine the like vegetable dye, what kind of we are using. It's very interesting actually.
Correct.
So, yeah. So
That's
these
nice.
things, yeah.
Something new to know about it, no? Because eco-friendly, the people say, but I think when you're passing out the knowledge that what kind of eco-friendly it is, how it is, I think that is getting more, close to the product. The customer is actually not
Yes,
just buying something, but actually knowing the product and then buying it.
yes. Like we
Great,
are
great.
using Monjishta, all the Indian Ayurvedic things like Monjishta,
Mm.
Haritaki, this
Oh,
oil, like yeah, even anar
okay.
peel. We use them anar peel with iron, some composition. We get the beautiful green color. I
Okay.
just want to show you something.
Sure,
Just see
please.
the, yeah, color. This we got from the flame of the forest, which we call as Polash locally.
Okay.
It's supposed to be bring good vibes in the with the local people, and actually it brings good vibe for me as well because it's vegetable dyeing. So this
Yeah.
kind of yeah, this kind of color also comes from this. Red color also comes from this. Just check this
Mm.
color. This
Okay.
bright color comes from there. These colors they come from this is a spectacle case actually.
Okay.
This color they come from henna, the brownish color. And do you know
Oh,
what is this? This is leather batik. Batik
oh,
leather. Batik does
okay.
not only happen for fabrics. Batik also happens in leather. So
Oh,
this
is it?
is leather
Okay.
batik. Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay,
This
nice. This is
yeah.
something new which I came to know.
And I'm actually not I'm all of us like this is also something. See, these are actually I would say not many people do this because it takes a lot of time. So it's good
Yes.
to keep this kind of art alive also. This is our heritage, right? So yeah.
They say now when you wait for something and when it comes out, now the taste of that fruit is more better. Like, your products
Yes,
definitely take that time, but I think the time and effort is giving out very good results, which people
yes,
can, see and achieve it. So that is really
yes,
important, which you have to understand. So what all kind of
obviously.
products Silky Crafts has? Just give a little brief on what all are the products you have.
So I'll just show you something. This is the
Sure.
leather part and it's very colorful. The color is
Hmm.
done by henna. You
Nice.
can see it, right? Yeah, the design they are done by our like NIFT people, and we also I wanted to show you something. This
Hmm.
is our specialty. Can you see this? This is very
Yes.
cute.
Very cute.
This is
Yeah.
a, this is a coin purse. This is
Oh
my
wow.
best
Okay.
selling item. Yeah,
Okay.
and these kind of things also we make. This is basically card holder or even coin purse you can use. This is
Okay.
also leather
Okay. Nice.
and obviously, and we are girls, so we have right to love lipstick, right? So I obviously make
Yes.
lipstick cases, and this
Okay.
is one original leather, not sorry leather. This is one
Mm,
batik
mm.
shawl, and
Okay.
yeah, for the batik shawl we use either most of the time we use block printing for the border
Mhm.
of the batik shawls.
Okay.
So this is something we make.
Nice. So
And
very nice
obviously coin
range
purse,
of
yeah,
products.
key you can see in the background all the products are manufactured by
Yeah.
us.
So these are also available ready to buy, and also this can be ordered
Yes.
both the ways.
Like like minimum amount I have to keep with me, because sometimes
Correct.
like yeah, like sometimes it is an urgent for my customers like to have it.
Right.
And yeah, and for bulk order, yes, definitely, if someone is ordering. But I always say that since these are handmade items, just give us
Hmm.
some time for bulk
Yes.
orders, because yeah, because as I said, no, the processing of leather takes some time.
Correct.
So yeah,
So when they want
if
something good, they have to give you that little ample time to deliver these kinds of products.
yeah, unless I already have them ready. Most of the time, I have them ready for small amounts, obvious small quantities. I have them ready. But if someone
Okay.
orders 500 piece of something, then yes,
Hmm.
uh, I because it takes time for processing and vegetable dyeing. And I'll tell you
Yes.
one thing: this is right now
Yes.
monsoon in Shantiniketan, and
Ah,
Shantiniketan monsoon is like everything will be flooded, and then
correct.
the drying cannot be done, the batik and all. So what we
Hmm.
do now, before the monsoon, we try to finish most of our work for
Okay.
because the festive season is coming by, the puja and
Right.
all. So we have to finish the work. So we
Hmm.
try to do it within the month of May. Most of the
Okay.
work, yeah,
Most of the work. Great,
yeah.
great, great. So the Silkykraft has a website or something like that? How do people see your
Yes,
products?
yes. I have a website, namely silkykrafts.com.
.com. Okay.
Yeah.
So people can also buy there, or it's only they can have a look on the
No,
products?
no. Obviously, it's an e-commerce website. They can
E-commerce
have.
website.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's great. Because that is what people now, when they just see something, they want to immediately buy it and just grab it.
Yes,
I'm sure once
yes.
they see these products, they would just be waiting it to grab it soon.
And I'm also available, like my products are also available in Amazon, in India, handmade, everywhere. My team and I, we are very much active in social media and everyone.
That is
Like,
very
actually,
important.
this is something, you see, if you only think about, if I only think about profit, it won't like be that much fun, or you won't enjoy it. Like, when you have
Right.
some kind of passion, like, for example,
Absolutely.
me, I can talk about this as long as I want. So this will be,
Right.
yeah. So this is something I'm also passionate about, like all these Indian handicrafts, sustainability. So obviously, like I'm
Absolutely.
always eager to answer questions. Anyone, if anyone wants to know anything about this.
So when you're using this vegetable things in your products, like you said, henna, you said some Ayurvedic herbs names and all that. So do we
Yeah.
also get to feel the fragrance of these products in the items?
No, 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 no. It's
Yeah.
fragrance free. No,
Ah.
I don't
Because
use
many
any
people would
fragrance.
not prefer, na? Some people,
No, 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 no.
yes. So that fragrance
Because
won't
this
come,
is
but it is made from that kind of products.
yeah. No, no, no fragrance. Totally natural. Nothing. Even you see the gum we use, no, for
Hmm.
leather and all the gum, that is directly coming from rubber plant. Just imagine, we are not using from box like some kind of. We are not buying it. I mean, we are buying it, but that is
Hmm.
made from rubber plant. The
Okay. So
pure
all that
gum.
is also
Yeah.
you're using natural itself,
Yes. 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 That is
nothing
our
chemical
motto
based.
actually. No, nothing chemical based. That is our motto actually. And you know
Correct.
why sometimes people ask like, how do we get that bright colors? So
Right.
since this is vegetable dye, we have
Hmm.
to put it inside the tub of dye for longer time, for some
Hmm.
days, few days, to get that bright color. We also use indigo and these kind of things also, like they are also common.
That is great. That is it. Thank you so much, Sampurna, for joining us today and sharing your inspiring journey and your passion for sustainability, Indian craftsmanship, conscious living truly shines through you. And I'm sure our viewers are walking
Thank you.
away not just informed, but actually inspired. As I always tell, that do something what you're passionate about, because then you're able to give your 100% on that and you don't get tired, you don't get frustrated, you're ready to face the
Yes.
challenges only if you're passionate about it. If you're not passionate and if you're just doing it for the sake of your bread and butter, you cannot see that
No.
real you in you. It'll be like a compromise. You'll, like, every day the challenges will be like a burden on you, but because you're passionate, I'm sure you're facing these challenges with a very happy smiling face, and your team also must be enjoying that
Yes,
inspiration, that
they do.
positive vibes. So thank you so much. And for everyone watching, if you enjoyed this conversation, please show your support by liking this video, leaving a comment, subscribing to the channel. And don't forget to check out silkcrafts.com. I have also shared her details in the description. So you should explore this beautiful, eco-friendly creations made with so much love and intention. So thank you once again, Sapunda, for joining us. A pleasure to have you.
Thank you for having me here. Thank
My
you.
pleasure, all my pleasure. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So it was a really inspiring story about her. She getting this eco-friendly business, has a passion. It's time to give something back. That is what she's trying to do with her products. And we have many more such inspiring stories coming up. So stay tuned and hit the bell icon to get notified whenever we go live. Until next time, take care, stay inspired, and keep supporting sustainable homegrown brands. This is Sarah Yunus signing off. See you in the next.